Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the Little Big Econ State Forest here in Florida. If you watched my last video, you'll know I was here last time I came out. Beautiful little park, great, just so interesting, so many diverse things: pine trees, palm trees, oak trees, air plants. I'm sure there's some alligators out here somewhere. It is Florida, but so interesting. I couldn't help but come back. This time, different side of the park, hiking back into the middle like I did last time, but this time from the other side. So I'll hike in, hike back out, and then I think I will have hiked through the entirety of Little Big Econ. This trail follows the Econ-Lacache River again. So once we get through the thicket of these woods here in Florida, we should be following the river, which would be very fun and interesting. Little crow flying overhead. But I think I found my first shot of today. Right behind me, I've got this single little, looks like a little oak leaf, a little oak tree starting to sprout up, but it's one backlit leaf. Gorgeous color, beautiful things going on with it. So I think I want to turn my attention to that and get that as my start for the day. Beautiful start for the day, beautiful day. I'm very excited to be out. Today I'm just going to try to pay attention, continue to pay attention to what I'm doing, and to also just to be patient. I find myself getting out here and getting excited, which is good. That's what I want. I want to be invigorated by my environment, by what I'm doing. But that also means I need to slow down and think through what I'm doing. So that's our goal. Patience and attention. I'm gonna go pay attention to this thing behind you. Okay, my friends, we're all set up on this shot here, this leaf, this beautifully backlit leaf. I'm gonna have to look up what kind of leaf this is. I think it's an oak leaf. I think it's an American oak leaf, little baby sprout of a tree. Gorgeous backlit leaf, beautiful colors, oranges and browns and greens. And it's got this little section of the leaf that is just kind of worn through, and you just see the veining and then the light piercing through this white section of the leaf. So in close, 70-200 millimeter lens, close-up filter, focus stacking this for sure, probably 16 to 20 shots. This leaf is leaning towards me, so I'm going to focus close on the top section, the section of the leaf that's close to me, rattle off a bunch of shots all the way through this thing. Now, I've purchased a new gadget to help me with this, to help kind of force me to slow down, and it's this focus rail. It's a great little piece of gear so far. It's already paid for itself, and this is the first time I've used it. Put this on the on the ball head on my tripod, right? And it allows me to get in close. What it allows me to do is move my camera just a little bit back and forth like this, so that I can fine-tune my adjustment, or fine-tune my focus rather. It's really handy. It's already working great. So I can get in close, kind of like pick my near spot, and then I can move my camera back and forth to grab my focus. It's gonna help me get really critically sharp, and then I just let the camera kind of go through its thing and do its automatic digital pokery jiggery, and then fingers crossed, we end up with a nice sharp image. I'll show you what we're looking at here as best I can through the camera. Here it is. Let's kind of widen out just a bit. But I got this beautiful, you can see it, this beautiful leaf with all this great color and these fantastic veining windows, these stained glass windows through the leaf. Beautiful shot. All of these settings on this are going to be in ISO 100 f/18, 1/13 of a second, 16 to 20 shots stacked together. Hopefully that's a nice, beautiful image. Nice, beautiful start to the day. Gorgeous out here so far. Treading gingerly here because I've got my tripod set up between some fronds of a palm leaf here, and this shot is all of this forest detritus that has just come to rest on the top of it. I've got these three beautiful, what I think are hickory leaves. This place is nuts. There's palm trees, pine trees, oak trees. Now I maybe have hickory trees. I'm not sure, but there's three of these leaves that are just kind of clustered together, sitting in all of this beautiful spruce pine needles on top of this palm tree. It's kind of nuts, but I'm in close on these three leaves that are just kind of overlapping in this pseudo kind of triangular pattern, and doing another focus stack on this in kind of tight, just to fill the frame with all of this stuff going on, craziness. The leaves are coming towards me a bit. I'll show you here what we're looking at on the back of the camera. Here I've got these beautiful leaves. You can see them just kind of nestled all together, and then all of these great little fronds around it. This one is this, I like the light brown of the hickory leaves, the dark brown of the pine needles. It's just really kind of fun. All of it resting on top of this palm leaf, like I said. So precariously perched in here to not disturb this too much, shooting about 25 shots all told at about, let's see, ISO 250, f11, third of a second, 3/10 of a second. Probably about 20 shots focusing on that leaf nearby, rattling them all off together. This one's all about this texture and these light contrasts of brown. And then again, just this cluster of stuff. I've omitted the palm leaf, admittedly, but it's just so interesting. Really like this image. Again, all about the texture. This one is so pretty. It's such a great thing. So I've got this magnolia tree here growing. This one simple magnolia leaf sticking up against this palm frond right here. So it's this great magnolia leaf. It's got this one little white spot, a little kind of sickness or something, bugs eating it, who knows. But adds a little character to the leaf. And then this beautiful fanning out palm frond behind it. That is the shot. Very simple. Got a polarizer on my lens to take a little bit of the glare off of this leaf up here, the magnolia leaf, because they're very shiny leaves. And I'm shooting this with my wide angle lens, 35 millimeters, in really, really close, filling the frame, just kind of letting the fingers of this palm leaf kind of be a little exaggerated. Really simple shot. Shooting this at an ISO 100, f11, 1.3 seconds. 2-second timer to let everything settle. And that's it. Single frame, beautiful little Florida woodland scene here. Couldn't be happier. I think this is a fun concept of a shot. We'll see if the image actually comes out. But I've got this great fallen tree that has fallen down in the Econ-Lakachi River here. And the water is just dead calm. This river is slowly meandering through Florida, much like myself today, just on a nice, slow wander. But I got this great contrast of this bleached out tree trunk against the dark, still water. And then on the other side of the river, on the bank, I got the reflection of these great, big, beautiful green trees. Now I'm shooting this in a black and white because I like the contrast that it's giving me between the wood and the water. So I'm throwing a polarizer on the lens to get the exposure of the tree and the water. And then I'm going to reduce that polarization to get the reflection of the trees across the way. So this is not a focus stack, this is an exposure blend. Two different exposures that I plan to put together into one image.
That's the plan, that's the hope. I'll show you here what we're looking at through the back of the camera. Here it is here. Now this is in color, and I'm gonna do this in a black and white, but I got this great fallen tree, all these great reflections across the way, and it's just this nice kind of contrast. This dead tree with the reflection of the live trees, the ghosts of the future, maybe? I don't know, some weird artistic concept there, but really nice, straightforward shot. I'm gonna shoot this at an ISO 100, f/18, about 1/60th of a second. Then we're gonna reduce that polarization and get the trees across the way. Of our trail today. That means I'm going to turn around and walk 3 miles back to the trailhead and the car. Also means I think this is where I'm going to call it a day. This has been a really great day. I think one of the better days I've had in a while out making photographs, and I think it comes down to 3 simple things. I started the day with a short to-do list of pay attention and be patient. Shortly after that, I added a 3rd item, and that was appreciate it. It is incredible out here. It is so diverse and crazy and alien, and there's no reason not to just let it be as enjoyable as it is. So wonderful and great. So I really did have a great time just appreciating it, being patient, and paying attention to what I was doing. I think those 3 things contributed to a good day, and I hope some good photography at the end of it all. And I really want to thank you all for coming along with me. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you would like to see more, and tell your friends, because the more the merrier. Really would like to see the channel grow. We're growing slowly but steadily, and I love it. So thanks to all of you. And if you like what you saw here and you'd like to see some more, please head on over to my website, toddhphoto.com. Over there you can see a collection of the images I've been taking throughout the year, and while you're there, I would love it if you signed up for my mailing list. As a member of my mailing list, you get early access to my blog posts, and as a subscriber, you also get access to download the featured image free for 1 week before it's offered up on the blog post and the website as a digital download for $1. And if you'd really like to get something for yourself to hang up on your wall, I do have a small collection of Fine Art G clay prints there for sale. Just a small selection of some of my personal favorites. But once again, I want to thank you all for coming along with me here to the Little Big Econ State Forest in Florida. So long, and we'll see you next time.